J-Drone here, look into my eye, you're getting sleepy. What's going on, guys? Sky Viper, try Viper, J-Drone. Sky Viper V2900 Pro. This is a brushless drone that Sky Viper had out. Toys R Us was selling them for like $250. Toys R Us is gone. Walmart did a price match guarantee for like $150. That price is gone. You can find these for under $100, specifically in Boss Golfs for like $79.99. Epic price for this, dude. I got a 14-mile-an-hour wind. I haven't flown this in that type of wind before, so we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. I have done in 10-mile-an-hour wind. Also, if you want to record via that eye there, which is a pretty decent camera, you need to use a 16 gig card and not a 32. If you use a 32 gig card in this, you will you'll get skippy. It will skip on you. But let's go. I'm also not using an app. I like flying this without the app. The app seems to limit it. And one other thing that I'm noticing here, be careful on my terminals here. Not terminals, but on the wire here, we have a little bit of breakage on that positive. So a little bit of tape or heat shrink will be definitely in call for that. When we get home, go ahead and not plug in the battery first. Put in your battery, then plug in your battery. Then you want all these wires towards the bottom, and that was probably my fault that that's tearing, because at one point they probably weren't towards the bottom. It's a little bit chilly out here, especially with that wind. So we want to turn on our controller. That's what you're waiting for. It's going to go da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. That's what you're waiting for. We don't gotta wait for GPS because I'm not relying on GPS. Throttle up. Bamzo. Then you want to pull down on that, just because I'm not sure how high that will go. But once you go ahead and pull down on it, there, for the most part it's stopped. It is drifting backwards. Clearly it's not locked on to any type of GPS. Dude, we're in a 14-mile-an-hour wind. A drone that you can get at Boss Golfs right now, especially if you're in my area. I would assume all Boss Golfs are the same price. It's $79.99, man. $79.99 for a brushless drone with a decent camera that can fly in some wind. I'm flying directly into it now. Directly into this wind. It's having zero issues. This is like a mini Bugs, and we need to be careful flying back with the wind because it's going to pick up considerable speed. You can record when you're doing this. We'll go ahead and do that, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the recorded video, because essentially this video here is just to showcase this drone, let you guys know how cheap you can get it, let you know you can fly in wind. I'm flying in wind, man. There's been a lot more expensive drones that I've had that could not fly in this wind, and the wind's not affecting it at all, and it's windy. I mean, no joke windy. This isn't gusts, right? I mean, we got gusts, but this is a constant 14-mile-an-hour wind. I checked it right before I came out. Dude, the brim of my hat is like popping up when we're facing it. So we're actually gonna face this way. I don't know as far as the microphone, what's coming through the mic. My hands are getting cold, and this isn't, my hands are gonna be hurt. This drone flies for almost like 20 minutes, man. We are going to go ahead and record. Hold on. I'm having a hard time hearing the controller. Press it, you'll get doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. And we should be recording now, flying directly into that wind. I'm gonna bring it up, let it coast on back. You know what? It might be, look, it's locked on the GPS. 14-mile-an-hour wind, no app. This thing's locked on the GPS. That's impressive. That is super impressive. And still got my sound. Dude, look, no app. It's locked on the GPS. That is impressive. $79.99 you can get it at Boss Golfs. I'll leave a link down below to this on Amazon if they still have it, just so you can look at the specs. If I can't find a link on Amazon, maybe I'll try to find you a Boss Golfs link so you can look at the specs. I don't know if they're gonna have the specs like Amazon would, but definitely put it up there for you. I'm impressed that locked on the GPS. 14-mile-an-hour wind, way up in the sky here, and this thing sat rock solid. We are up there. We're gonna come down a little bit. Come down a little bit. Should not be playing that high in 14-mile-an-hour wind, but that just goes to show this drone, and this ain't a brand new one. I didn't just go out and buy this one. This is the one that I first had. I do have two of them. Roadkill sent me one that had a slight vibration in one of the motors. This is my original one that I did a price match guarantee with Toys R Us, that knocked like $100 off of their price because Walmart was selling it cheaper. It is chilly Billy out here. And it's rocking back, it's rocking back. It's trying to grab a hold of those satellites. It's trying. It did before. Let's see, I'll try to put it like right here. Maybe I have to stabilize it a little. Nope, nope, ain't doing it. Maybe the GPS lock is done. It's like, man, I can't hang out here. I need to just fly because standing in one spot is really killing me. My hands are off it. There it is, it grabbed. I could see it grabbed. It's nosing down into the wind. It grabbed, it's sitting in front of me. It's sitting in 14-mile-an-hour wind. You want to go ahead and knock a Sky Viper drone? Don't knock this one though. Don't knock this one. Again, I'm hands-free, guys. I don't got no app on this. It's locked on to satellites. It is sitting there despite the wind. Hashtag epic. Epic beyond epic. We're gonna go ahead and stop the video. Video is stopped. We're gonna bring this back this way. Try to get it to sit right here. Let's see if we can get it to sit right here. Come on. There it is. There it is. Look, we're gonna go walk over to it. It's for the most part staying in the same spot. I gotta watch these puddles that were originally ice. But look, it's moving around a little, but that's to be expected with this wind. It's trying to compensate on the wind. But it's not being blown back into those trees. That is epic. I mean, there's more expensive GPS drones out on the market that will not handle this well. And again, it's having zero issues in this wind. It's having zero issues with this cold. It's having zero issues being that it probably sat on a shelf for a year. And it's out here flying. And again, we're just going to let it drift, and then it grabs. Did you see it kind of pitch forward? Not touching it. Not touching it. This is a raw review of this drone, guys. It'll give you a basic flight time of this battery, which again, I really didn't maintain the battery. The way that I put batteries in storage is basically once it hits the LBC, I drop it, I shut it off, and that's usually good to put in storage. Again, Bamzo, not on the sticks. The drone is pitching forward. It's losing altitude a little bit, but it's maintaining position. What I do want to do, I would like to do a little climberoo, which is definitely not the smartest thing to do. But let's try to get this locked onto some satellites. It's locked. It's pitching that way. Let's go up. Going to the right just a little bit. It's trying. I'm recording. Kind of want to go up. Again, what drone are you going to trust in 14-mile-an-hour wind to go up this high? There's not many in my book. There is not many in my book. Sky Viper has never sent me anything, and GPS trying to grab. It's trying to grab. Wind's really strong up there. Sky Viper has never sent me anything, guys. This is me. I paid for this drone. This is me just showing you, hey, look, if you go on Boscov's, you can get this dirt cheap. It's moving. It's moving. I'm waiting for that GPS to grab. GPS just grabbed. Dude, we're up there. I don't know what the altitude is. We are up there. Strong wind. The clouds are moving that way. The drone is not. The drone is pitching against it and staying in that position. That is part of epic. I'm just going to pan this way, kind of get a shot over there, trying to get some sky shots here. And we are going to pitch forward and fly against that heavy wind way up there. Epic beyond epic. bring it down. We're going to fly with the wind, which is going to bring it back super quick, so I'm going to pan back this way. My eyes are tearing, my fingertips are cold, but this is the J-Drone show. This ain't the normal reviewer show where it's cold outside, I'm not going out to play. Nah, I'm playing it. I'm playing it for the fun of this, because I find this fun. Despite the fact my hands are cold, despite the fact my eyes are tearing because that's how cold it is and the wind blowing against it, but also to show you guys, maybe you're looking for a drone enthusiast, and you're looking for a fairly cheap but decent one that you can buy retail. This is it. This is good beginner drone, especially if you use the app, because it is geo-fenced on the app. Stop, stop, bam, it stopped. It's moving a little bit, Are we gonna stop? It's kind of stopping there, it stopped, which is kind of over the road where I don't want it, just in case something would happen. Gotta fly safe, guys, fly safe. Safe as possible anyway. Little bit of risk is all right in my book. Bam, threw the brakes on. It backpedaled. And guess what, guys? What are our light combo? Our light combo is red in the rear, green in the front. We're getting a little bit of oscillation right there, but that could be because of the wind. We're going to bring it back this way. Again, look, we got red lights in the back, green in the front. Sky Viper has been with it since day one. Since the 950 HD that I flew the other day, which was my first drone. Again, look, low altitude, it's holding. It's moving around a little bit, but it's for the most part holding. I like to turn it this way. Let me try to get a shot of it in the sky. Go. Come on. Come to the camera. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. You can do it. You can do it. Kiss that camera. Let's go. It don't want to do it. It don't want to do it. I'd like a close shot of this. Drifting back and it pitching forward. It's pitching forward, trying to maintain that lock. So we're going to put it forward. We're going to let it drift back if it's going to drift back. Drifting back, and it's pitching forward. It's trying to maintain that lock. Hands are off the sticks now. So all that pitching is trying to counter. And hopefully we don't get smoked in the face here. I'm trying to like get right in front of it. Come on. Duck down a little bit. Duck down. There it is. There she is. Yeah! Smile for the camera. Woo! And we'll stop recording. If anybody ever was like a bystander out here, they would probably think I was insane. Not to say I'm 100% sane by any means, but they'd be like, dude, that guy is talking to himself. He's like kissing a drone. What is he doing? It is brick out here. Brick, brick, brick. If you don't know what brick means, it's cold. It's like really, really cold out here. And the wind ain't helping. Wind ain't helping. But that's the whole test here. Whole test was to see if we could fly this in the wind, and just to give this a really good go. J-Drone's hands are pink. They're pink. That is not my normal skin tone. But this is an excellent flyer, man. And dude, $78.99. I'm like so tempted to go grab another one. That'd be the third one that I have, just because I like the camera on it. The camera's pretty good on this. Bam, GPS lock. GPS lock. Look at that. Look, ma, no hands. Bump, bump, bump. No hands, ma. And it's sitting. And we got wind. Epic. I'm gonna fly it until LVC kicks. My hands ain't gonna like me for that, but what up, buddy? What up? Again, not touching it. Not touching it. It's gonna be a long video. Again, guys, if you don't see the video from what I took of the drone, check out Drone Days. Link will be down below. A lot of times, like, again, this was basic flight review of this drone in high wind and cold, and also to get word out there. You can get these pretty cheap now. So if I don't integrate the video that I've taken off of this, check out Drone Days. Link will be down below. That's where some of the video will be. That's where some of the image captures will be. Frosty the J drone like to fly his quadcopter, and he's out in wind and now his hands are froze. Good thing he has shoes on, otherwise it'd be his toes. Definitely not any career in singing in my near future, I don't think. I don't think so, unless somebody liked that. Did somebody like that? Somebody like the little jingle that I just rambled on? If so, pay me. No. Damn. Come on, fly by for the camera. Fly by. Bam, right into the wind. Got some speed going into the wind. Really not loud at all. Definitely not a loud drone. And again, this thing has been pretty consistent every flight that I've ever flown, no matter aggression of flight, no matter cold, no matter nothing, that it's been getting almost 20-minute flight times. And I'm gonna actually check. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Waiting, I'm waiting. There he goes, it's tipping forward, it's sitting. It took a minute to drift back and then lock. We're going to see what type of time we are at here. We're at 17 minutes and 31 seconds, probably a minute wind up or so. So we probably got about another 2 to 3 minutes on this battery. My hands are gonna be hurting. And trust me, if you ain't never flown a drone out in the cold with no gloves on, and they start to hurt out in the field, wait till you go inside. Wait till you go inside and they de-thaw. They hurt a little bit more. I'm definitely not at that cold point where they can get frostbite, I don't think. I think you have to be much colder than I'm at. I'm actually, the weather is above freezing. It is above freezing, that's why you can see water all the way around. It's just barely above freezing, and the wind itself, the wind chill makes it probably feel like it's below freezing out here. A lot of you guys have been asking how I'm recording these flights myself. Search on YouTube, J-A-Y space D-R-O-N-E, J-Drone Hat, H-A-T, camera or cam, probably cam. Search J-Drone Hat Cam. You'll see exactly what I'm using. You'll see my setup. You'll see how I did it. It's very simple to do, and it's very effective. It is very, very effective. Bam. Guys, with the inclement weather like yesterday, it was raining, so I wasn't going outside to play, so I posted a gaming video. I posted what I'm doing because essentially I will be building an arcade unit with all the games that I want on it. I am integrating this channel just a little bit with some games, with a little bit of retro gaming, with a little bit of building the RetroPie, which is running on a Raspberry Pi. I know some people aren't interested in that. I know some people brings it back to the childhood. That's what it does for me. These gaming systems, modding it and whatnot, is one, teaching me how to do it, which is pretty neat, but also bringing me back to my childhood, where I could play the games I did in arcade. I could play the games I did on a Super Nintendo. So if you don't like the gaming videos, I'm terribly sorry about that. I will always post drone videos, don't worry. But if you do like the gaming videos, definitely go to them and smash a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. I'm always a little bit leery on what I put on this channel because it originated as a drone channel only. And then I kind of bobbled in urbex, and then I kind of bobbled in travel, and then I kind of bobbled in just tech reviews and different type of product reviews. And now I'm starting to just teeter into the gaming aspect, and bam, oh, back to drone. It's sitting nicely in wind. Zero issues. So again, guys, don't get discouraged if the only thing that I posted for a day was a gaming video. They won't be that often, I promise. But it's just yesterday. It was not flyable out yesterday. It was the same cold, the same wind, but rain. And although I have, and I'm shivering, although I have waterproof drones, I don't like standing outside in the cold, getting sopping wet. The drone's good, but myself per se, I'm not 100% waterproof. I got noise, and it's landing. Let's see, bam, it's landing on its own. I got noise, come on, whoop, sit down. Easy there, buddy. Sit, boo-boo. I got this full throttle down. There we go. I actually had to press that button. Guys, I'm Jay Drone, the Frosty quadcopter flyer. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, smash the subscribe button. We are real. We do what normal people do. Well, maybe not so normal. If you want to fly this drone out in the cold, you could do so. If you want to fly this drone in high wind, you can do so. If you want a dope brushless drone at retail, $79.99, go to Boss Govs. All right, guys. Later. Thumbs up. Bing. Subscribe and hit that bell. Later.